Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Joe Tyrrell and welcome back to GP Blog. The 2020 Formula 1 season was a truly unforgettable one for so many reasons. From records being broken to driver changes mid-season, it has had it all, making for some unbelievable racing. Here's our top 5 moments from the 2020 season. In at number 5 are the final few corners from the Turkish Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc was hunting down Sergio Perez and swept past the Mexican to take second place and what looked to be a guaranteed podium. However, he ran wide at the final turn, allowing Perez to switch back, and it was even more pain for Leclerc, who was then overtaken by Sebastian Vettel, who even came close to taking P2 from Perez. It was despair for the Monegasque, but a brilliant ending to a memorable weekend at Istanbul. Next up, we stick with Turkey, but rewind 24 hours and it was joy for Lance Stroll, who secured a first ever pole position in terrible conditions. The rain had been pouring and the track was slippy, but the Canadian somehow managed to put his racing point on pole, beating out Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Remarkably, he was over 5 seconds faster than the normally dominant Mercedes pair. Stroll suffered in the race, but his pole position takes 4th spot on our list. In March, we were expecting to start the season at Albert Park as we normally would, but it took until July to see any racing as we finally got the season underway in Austria. The hard work and dedication of the entire grid and Formula 1 team has to be commended for getting the season started in such difficult circumstances. And what a race we were treated to. Only 11 drivers finished and 3 different teams made up the podium, including a first ever place in the top 3 for Lando Norris. What a way to welcome back racing. In second place is Pierre Gasly's incredible win at the Italian Grand Prix. 1 year after being dropped by Red Bull, Gasly proved what he's capable of for AlphaTauri. He put himself in the perfect position to take advantage of safety cars, a penalty for pole sitter Hamilton, and a bit of luck as he held off Carlos Sainz to earn a first ever Formula 1 win. It was the first by a French driver since Olivier Panis at Monaco in 1996. Red Bull failed to score a single point, and Gasly's celebrations were even more wild than when he came second at Interlagos last year. And finally, taking top spot is the Sakir Grand Prix weekend. It started in very 2020 fashion, as Lewis Hamilton had to pull out following a positive coronavirus test, and Mercedes decided to take a punt and put George Russell into the car. Russell immediately impressed, topping FP1 and FP2, before narrowly missing out on pole to Valtteri Bottas. After taking the lead at the first turn, it looks as if outer loop glory was in his sights. However, a nightmare set of pit stops and a puncture put an end to the dream. However, that allowed Sergio Perez to take a first ever race win, despite the Mexican being last after the first lap. It was a race that truly summed up the 2020 season, and that's not even mentioning Jack Aitken and Pietro Fittipaldi making their F1 debuts. You're probably wondering where Hamilton's achievements are on this list. Don't worry, we'll have his best moments very, very soon. What's your top 5 from the 2020 season? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.